Taurus, it's Melissa here to do your weekly love reading for the week of August 10th through the 16th. If you're new here, which you are because this is a new channel, please, if this reading does resonate for you, don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel for more content like this. I will be doing weekly readings by sign, so obviously this is Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And then if you find this video so resonant, I don't think that's a word, if it resonates so fully that you feel the need to share it on other platforms, by all means, I will be open to that. Alright, so Taurus for the week of the 10th through the 16th. I don't know why I kept going there, but let's do it. It's an interesting outcome. So this is a love reading. How your person is viewing you. First of all, the overarching energy is the Hanged Man. So, yes, there could be some stagnancy going on right now, some pauses. That is going to be happening. The shifts have been wild, so it is not surprising to me. But the way they view you is the Tower and the Judgment card. The Judgment card being the final decision as far as I'm concerned, and just ultimate spiritual connection, connection to self, higher self, source, and I just always see it as a final decision. So I think maybe what I'm getting here is that after, you know, maybe some serious reflection, they see you as coming into your own beautifully, and the person that they view as their final decision. That's what I'm catching. That's what I'm being guided to say. The Knight of Swords keeps coming up right here in this, how your person, you view your person. So again, it looks like you might be viewing your person as walking away from the situation, but I think some new communication is coming in, and certainly some passionate communication. I do believe that they are going to be reaching out. The outcome is an interesting outcome. Okay, so we've got, you know, that what I'm catching here is that maybe you guys have been in, have known each other for some time, and that this relationship has the potential to become codependent, or has been codependent in the past, can become codependent again if you're not, you know, extremely cautious about filling your own cups, and as well as pouring into each other. But you need to stay focused. In a relationship, you need to also focus on yourself. I believe that you need to pour equally into each other as well. However, if you lose the sense of the things that make you happy outside of the relationship, that's when you start depending on the other person to fill that void. And that's when the relationship becomes toxic. So just make sure to be clear, concise, set boundaries, maybe even set aside a night to pour into each other and a night to do your own thing. If there is tendencies to be codependent, it is important, you know, you might have to actually set a schedule for you guys to actually step aside and do things, fill your own soul, that fill you up. And ultimately it does look like the end all be all, and you know, just don't lose yourself in this. There's plenty of cups for everybody. Make sure you pour into your own, and when you do that, you have an abundant amount to pour into all the other cups around you. Looks like happy family, much love in this relationship. Taurus, looking good for you, and I'm going to pull in Romance Angels for some guidance. Lots of love in these cards today. Again, this is for August 10th through the 16th for the Taurus folk. And this can be, again, you know, you don't have to be in a relationship. You can be in a relationship. You can be married. You can be single. This is whoever is in your energy field, who you have in mind, who you are with, who you want to be with. And I can pick up on energies of somebody who's thinking of you, and you might not even know that. So, whoop. So deception, trust, and love yourself first. Okay, this is literally what we were just talking about. So it's really important, not just first, but always. So you're going to have to continue to do that. I'm guessing, you know, after this COVID, that you've done a lot of self-reflection. We all have. and loving yourself. So whenever this comes up, people get, well, I do love myself first. Well, that's okay. Good for you. Good job. Don't forget about doing that throughout this relationship. It does look like you've got, like, if you're not already in it, the total package relationship coming. But again, in that relationship, make sure to set aside time for yourself to love you first. Trust the situation is calling for you to have faith. So if you guys are in separation, or you maybe even haven't even met this person in person yet, you are being guided. This is going to be, the relationship is calling for trust. And once you have this trust and this faith, it will come to fruition for you. Deception, this one, can be either you not knowing your worth, and again, if either one of you don't know your worth, that will slow things down. So it is important to love thyself. And when you do, everybody else will kind of have a guidebook on how to love you once you're showing a very clear picture of how that works. All right, you guys, I love you so much, Taurus. I will see you next week, and I hope you have a blessed week.